Hey guys, this is Jay Mills for Chalk Talks. I don't know about you, but I have always been fascinated with tightrope walkers. Whether it be Philippe Petit walking between the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, or a family member of the Flying Wallendas, crossing any number of structures high above the ground and with no net below. Their death-defying stunts leave me in awe. It's doubtful that any of us will be tempted to try to replicate their feats at home, but sometimes we walk a figurative tightrope, our actions bringing us perilously close to a different type of fall. It might not be life-threatening due to high elevation like these trapeze artists, but it still might bring our demise. There are boundaries we need to establish before we encounter temptation from the object that might lead us to sin, and the consequence that we must unwillingly pay as a result of that compromise. In football, the sidelines are marked off for those who are participating in the game. In life's game, we must stencil similar parameters. In either case, if we desire to successfully reach our goal, we must stay in bounds. And the key to staying in bounds is where we cast our eyes. For 30 years, when ball carriers would tightrope a sideline, I would train them not to look at the boundary, but to look at the playing field instead. When they looked at the edge of the playing surface, their shoulders would naturally turn them toward the stripe, and their momentum carried them out of bounds. Conversely, when they would look at a point inside that stripe, they turned away from the sideline and stayed in the field of play. Proverbs says something similar. Look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. Mark out a straight path for your feet. Stay on the safe path. Whether in bounds or out of bounds, toward victory or defeat, wherever our eyes lead, our feet will follow. Ironically, it was Samson's eyes that led to his downfall, and his downfall led to the loss of his eyes. Eve's eyes deviated and altered her direction as well. The woman was convinced. She saw that the tree was beautiful and its fruit looked delicious, and she wanted the wisdom it would give her. So she took some of the fruit and ate it. In short, her eyes caused her to cross the line God had established, and that led to one catastrophic fall. When we vote, the saying is definitively true: the eyes have it. When we vote with our feet, the eyes have it as well. Like a tightrope walker or a football player who is trying to make his way to the end zone, we must keep our eyes focused on the goal and stay in bounds. Establish boundaries, parameters for your life that serve as the proverbial line in the sand that will not be crossed. Better yet, take the secure path that will lead you nowhere close to a hazardous misstep.